Welcome back to the Thin Ice Podcast.
All right, everybody. I'm your host, Asher Warren, and I'm here with the man that breaks down my house, as always,
Ethan Nickel.
Oh, yeah. So we are finally doing this year's WTF episode.
Yep.
And if you're new to the podcast and don't know what that is, this is our third year of it, I think. Once a year, Ethan typically brings weird Pringles for us to try. We talk about some fun things and just kind of whatever. We can talk about whatever. Mistakes can happen. We're not going to edit them. You just can't judge us.
You cannot. That's the rule.
Can't judge us. I don't make the rules. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I got to make sure this time I messed up with the live. I'm looking at this camera.
Yeah.
Not this.
Our camera's so small.
It is so tiny.
It's just not noticeable.
It's probably this big.
It looks like there's just a tripod in front of us, like an empty tripod.
It's actually like, it's embarrassing.
It's incredibly embarrassing.
Yeah. I poured him a
Gulp.
glass of champagne, so what's that? It's Coke Zero.
That sounds so dorky.
Yeah, let's go to
Poured him a glass of champagne. It's Coke Zero.
Yeah. Also, we'd both like to give a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Because for all you listeners out there, this releases Wednesday the 14th. We are recording it, what's the date today? The 10th?
The 10th.
The 10th of February, but
The 10th, yes.
yeah, this will come out on Valentine's Day, so I guess it's a Valentine's Day special.
Listen to this podcast with
your significant
other or lover or...
Why are you looking at that camera?
Listen to this podcast with your significant other or your secret second wife
or husband. We don't judge.
I don't judge you.
We don't judge.
Not even for adultery.
No, buddy. Let's calm down. So one thing that'll be happening during this episode, because I want to make it interesting, is that 3 times throughout, I will shamelessly, like Taylor Swift in her Grammy speech, be plugging my new book.
Topical jokes here.
Oh, yeah. So I will be plugging that randomly throughout each episode. Throughout this episode.
Yeah.
And I don't know when he's going to put them in. Please make it comedic.
It'll be very comedic.
Like, you can cut off Hey, sorry for interrupting. This is either ad 1, 2, or 3. I'm not sure. But I did say that I'd be interrupting 3 times throughout the episode. This is one of them. I would like to promote my upcoming book, The Carpenter Files. It releases March 15th, and I think you guys are going to love it. So far, early readers are having a blast. What is it about, you may ask? Yup. What do I say, Ethan? I'm talking to you, behind the camera. What do I say? Wonderfully thrilling. Thank you. Follows a man, Jason Carpenter. That's his name. Follows Jason Carpenter. Lovely man, works at a restaurant. Great guy. Totally insane, psychopathic, murdering, stalking killer. He's a great, loving guy. If you've ever seen the TV show You or Crime and Punishment, he's kind of like that. He writes down his thoughts for New Year's in a journal, and slowly they end up turning from just his everyday activities into confessions to horrible crimes. The book's messed up, guys. It's very messed up. Yeah, what else do I say? This is it. It's a messed up, great book. I don't recommend if you're under 18, even though I am and I wrote it. I don't know how that works, but that's what people have been telling me. There's actually a quote I would like to read for you guys. Give me a break here. I am not even quote. I am not even joking. That was one of the most disgusting, excruciatingly painful sounding death scenes I've ever read. End quote. Do you know which death it is, Ethan? I think you do. Yeah. Never forget. He shat himself as well. Yeah. I don't even think they can hear you talking about. They cannot. How long has this been going? 2 minutes. Ooh, that's okay. Yep. Next ad. If you want to.
That was a plan. That was a plan.
Do that. So 3 times I will be promoting my new book, The Carpenter Files, which is gonna be better than the Tortured Poets Department. Talking to you, Taylor Swift, and yeah, I'm excited for that. It comes out March 19th. This is not an ad. This is just explaining the ad.
This is not an ad. This is just explaining the ad.
It's half an ad
that you may or may not have already seen.
Oh, yeah. Imagine you put it before our intro. That'd be horrible.
That would be worse.
Mid-intro?
Starting it out. I listened to this podcast once.
Silence ad. That'd be great.
I listened to a podcast once that was literally just the beginning was all the ads, and then it actually got into the podcast.
That's smart though.
It's kind of smart because someone could just skip the beginning.
Yeah, I think ads in a perfect world. If you have 3 ads in a podcast, beginning, middle, end.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we're doing here.
No.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
It's gonna be.
Cut me off right now. I don't know. That wasn't a hint. Just do whatever you want. What else do we have? I was actually organized and wrote down a planner for everything we talk about. Yeah. So our second segment of today's episode is how long are we doing this for? Whoa, short intro. The second segment of today is stories, which we actually only have 2 for.
Mm-hmm. You know it.
But I'm going to hand it off to Ethan because his story's first.
So my first story. So this
and
was
only.
Yeah, and only our first story collectively.
Ooh.
Is my trip to Pennsylvania. Specifically Punxsutawney,
land of the vampires. Transylvania.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So it was. So we went there. I quickly finished up the last podcast episode before we left the airport in the morning at like 3 or whatever, and we got there. Well, we were in a plane first of all, and it was completely empty. And they were like, "This is a
plane
wait."
Was empty?
Like almost empty. There was like probably like 20 people on the plane.
Okay.
And they were like, "This is a weight imbalance flight. You can't move seats because it like throws off the balance of the plane." So that was fine. Basically we got there, and it is so weird because I've never like traveled out of state other than like Nevada, but
really?
Like that's arguably not really.
I didn't know that. Have you been to Albuquerque, right, Miles?
Yes, I totally been to Albuquerque, but other than that, yeah, I've only been to like other countries, so it was very strange. And I went there, and like I've never seen something American, but at the same time, not like Californian, which is really strange, or like not like West Coast.
I know what you mean.
So like all the trees were weird, and when we landed, we were actually in the same forest that they filmed the Blair Witch Project in.
What?
And I remember I was looking at the trees, I was like, this looks
awesome.
I was like, this looks very Blair Witchy. And I looked up where was it filmed, and it was filmed in Maryland, which is like around where we landed. We landed
awesome, dude.
Yeah, we landed in DC, which is literally just in between Maryland and Virginia. DC, yeah. So, and we actually, when we were driving, we could have stopped at the exact spot, but it was kind of like a 30-minute detour. So I was like, whatever. But basically, we drove from DC up to Pennsylvania, and we stayed at this hotel in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
Who are you looking at right now?
I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at 3 different people.
What is happening? Who are you telling the story to?
I don't know who I'm telling the story. I'll tell it straight to the camera. We went to a place in Indiana, Pennsylvania. Indiana, Pennsylvania. Not Indiana, Pennsylvania. Everyone I've told is incredibly confused when I mention that.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's like... It's okay, so it's a town in between Punxsutawney and Brownsville. And... basically, they get some people there that drive up. It's about a 30-minute drive from Indiana, Pennsylvania to Punxsutawney. So, and everyone is so incredibly nice. You would not believe it. Like, we got there, and like, we told them that we were there for the groundhog, and they give us like an actual packet of like information.
That's awesome.
That like was, I mean, I already knew it, but it was like the gesture.
Last time I traveled,
was
everybody
nice.
was horrible. Talking to you, Germany.
Yeah, Germany can be rough. But
and Austria.
Yeah. But yeah, Pennsylvania. Everyone was, and we saw Amish outlets. So like stores for like stores that are run by Amish people, and like
the word Amish and outlet together is very funny.
Yeah, it's strange. And we also saw like Amish crossing, like little carriage signs. We didn't see an Amish person.
Aw, that sucks.
But I'm talking about them like they're some sort of attraction. But like
some strange creature.
Yeah, but we basically the day before we went to a town. I actually haven't really talked about this online yet, but we went to Brownsville, Pennsylvania. And you may know this, Asher.
Yes. But
it's where they filmed the hit, sadly canceled TV show, I'm Not Okay With This. Yes.
Oh, you went to the set finally?
I went to the town.
Dude, hell yeah.
I got to go to this diner that they were at, and
that's awesome.
The mural. And it was like actually cool. It was awesome because it's like no one in their right minds would ever travel there, especially for this show.
The show's okay.
The show is, I like the show.
I didn't think the show was bad in any means. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, and
shocking for sure, the ending.
It's definitely not something that people would
typically watch.
Typically travel, across the country to see. So
it was sorry to interrupt. It was a Netflix show with I think 8 episodes, each episode being 20 minutes long.
Yeah. It literally is the worst thing in my life that it got canceled.
He liked it because of Sophia Lillis. Not denial.
So yeah, we went there, and the mural, I don't know if you remember, but there's like this mural in the show that's like and it's awesome. It was kind of falling apart, which is sad, but I snuck, this is a secret, but I snuck a little itty bitty piece of the mural. Like I have a piece of the wall.
I did that in Germany.
With the Berlin Wall?
No, I bought a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Oh, yeah.
I stole a piece of, I'm not going to say on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know, you told me. Yeah. I took a little piece. It was already crumbling, so it wasn't like, I didn't like rip it off the wall or anything, but.
Yes, you did.
But the bridge is really beautiful. It was freezing though, and I went to Fiddle's Diner, which is literally the name of the diner.
Look up Fiddle's Diner. That sounds awesome. I want to see what this looks like. You guys don't get to see it because lame.
Yeah. So Fiddle's Diner.
It's Fiddle's Diner.
Let me show you this.
That sounds awesome.
Why the frick are you taking me? Fiddle's Diner. Okay, so it's literally named that in the show, and it's a real diner in like Brownsville.
Let me see.
It's here.
Oh, it's sick. How's the food?
It was probably one of the best burgers. Okay, it's one of the fries are a little iffy, but they're better than In-N-Out, which is most fries.
Any fries better than In-N-Out.
The fries kind of tasted like homemade. Like they tasted like if like I made fries for myself or something.
So not good.
No, they're pretty good. They just kind of had that like. It's hard to describe, like that homemade feeling. Like they didn't feel like they were fried. They felt, I guess. They didn't feel like McDonald's fries, you know what I mean? Like they had like brown. They had like brown on the edges of the fries and stuff. Okay. And the burger though was really good. And I got a cherry Coke. And like the way they made it is they got Coke and they pumped cherry syrup in it.
Oh, and then the sparkling water as well, or no?
Well, it wasn't that crazy. Like, okay. But they had a Coke. They had Coke and they put cherry syrup in it.
Was it good?
And they like put a little bit extra cherry syrup. It was so good. It's definitely the best.
That sounds amazing.
Coke I've had.
If I'm a best burger, I'm gonna give a shameless plug to Hamburger Hut, located. I can tell its location.
Hamburger Hut.
Have you been there?
When I was young, I threw up.
You did? Why?
I used to have a really sensitive stomach. Like I
was talking about the same one. Well, the one on the 101.
I think it was a Hamburger Hut.
Well, because a Hamburger Hut's not like a chain.
I know. Then it was that Hamburger Hut. I remember I threw up at a Hamburger Hut. I just used to throw up at every restaurant, especially even the ones I liked.
He's not shitting on hamburgers. No, right now. That's what it sounds like.
I used to throw up at everything.
That's how I was for a whole year. Remember that?
Yeah. Like I don't know. I think it was just because I used to eat too much or something. I would like eat too fast or something like that.
Yeah, there's one Hamburger Hut. It's located in Leucadia, I think. No, Encinitas. I love you, Hamburger Hut. So good. Their kids' burgers are the same size as the normal ones. They're massive. Their buns are Hawaiian buns. They're so good. Smash burger, I think. 10 out of 10 burger. I love you, Hamburger Hut. Please pay us to talk good about you.
I don't even think I had the burger there. I just threw up there. Like
I'm gonna take you to Hamburger Hut. Okay, we're gonna go there.
Yeah,
it's cheap one of these days, and it's so good. Please give us money.
Fiddle's Diner. They're for the burger and fry, like all together. The burger and fries was like was like $9.25, which is pretty reasonable. Like I feel like, and it was like a decent burger.
How big?
Like it. I have a picture of it. I don't know how appetizing it looks, but
Hamburger Hut burgers don't look the most appetizing, but like, Jesus Christ, give us money. We'll talk good about you, please.
Yeah,
I love you.
But look, let me show you a picture. It's kind of from above, but it doesn't look that appetizing, I guess. But
here's the thing, I see what you mean about the fries. The
ketchup looks
homemade.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's some places that make their ketchup there.
Yeah,
that looks good.
But all the vegetables are so fresh though. Like it tasted.
You guys can't see. There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of simple.
The vegetables look really. Okay, here's what I say. The burger itself Is that cheddar cheese or American?
They asked, and I think I asked for American.
Okay, good. So the burger itself looks amazing, but the bun looks okay.
Yeah, okay. The bun wasn't too phenomenal,
but the burger, I will say, looks... Dude, that lettuce...
Yeah, the lettuce looks like...
I don't even like tomatoes, now looks good.
Yeah, I think it's just because, like, everything... Like, since it was such a small establishment, everything was just, like, from the supermarket.
That's how it is at Hamburger Hut, too.
Yeah, like, I feel like nothing there, like, is frozen or, like, shipped across the country.
No. I get what you mean. Those places have the best burgers.
Yeah, I actually took... So, and this is in the show. You see this MD?
Yeah.
And this, like, I guess JM?
Yeah.
This is where I was sitting.
Ooh.
MD and this, like, JM thing.
That's cool.
But yeah, it was wild. I was like, I got to sit in the same spot that...
Sophia Lillis.
Yep. And,
oh, yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. I might post some photos on Instagram. I took some film photos, but my Polaroid camera broke. Like, it just stopped working when I was there.
Like, which one? The one I got you?
No, not that one. I brought
the old
one that folds and stuff.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, and I pressed the button and it like goes black, which it should do for like a second, but then it just wouldn't stop going black, and then I had to close and open it. But yeah, just literally I didn't take any Polaroids on that trip. But okay, after that we went to Punxsutawney, and we went there because we want to kind of scope out. This is the day before Groundhog Day. We want to scope out where we need to go, so we kind of streamline it. And we got there. Oh
my God. Hello, people. It messed up as always.
Oh, bro. Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna save this. Can we fix this?
We'll try to fix this.
We gotta get the microphone for both of us. The microphone for both of us. Hello. It's okay.
We broke the camera.
The camera broke. It's okay. Okay,
all right.
We're good. We're back. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was not a... That was...
for you guys,
unfortunate.
we cut out most of that.
Yeah.
What happened? Are you gonna be able to fix that?
I'll do my best.
Jesus Christ.
There's nothing we can do right now.
Yeah, but you can line up the claps, right?
Yeah, I'll try to line up the claps. Yes.
Yeah. So what happened was this got tangled, so I shook it to fix it, and
the whole
thing disconnected.
Everything fit, like the sky fell. That's pretty much.
I got a notification that just said disconnected. The microphone cut out, and the camera stopped working. so I was on his mic for a little bit. So I just had to start recording again.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That was pretty bad.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is what happened on our first ever episode.
Yes.
Oh no.
Nostalgia. Deja
should I
vu
re-upload
here.
that one? For the 1 year, should I re-upload it as well?
Yeah, sure.
I'll do that. For
yeah.
March 17th, our 1 year. Sorry, not 1 year. I'm stupid. 3 years of Thin Ice. On the day that we upload that episode, we will also upload the first ever episode we ever made. That'd be cool. Yeah.
This is evil. I'm
is?
looking at a review for Fiddle's Diner. It is 3 out of 5 stars, and they say, I ordered a chef salad and it wasn't all that great, but my friends ordered a steak hoagie and they said it was delicious. Prices are reasonable. That is such an evil rating for that.
That's like...
Sorry, that was my phone.
Yeah. That's your father.
My dad says, let me know what time I should pick you up. What time? What time is it now?
I want to say 1.
1.
So that reminds me, I once got a review on my book that was 1 star.
Yeah.
For my book, The Trees Are Breathing, which on Goodreads is my most popular book. I think it has like a 4.68 out of 5. Pretty good. But I got a 1 star, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't mind 1-star reviews as long as you tell me why. Turn off your ringer, I'll hurt you.
Yeah.
And do you know what the 1-star review said?
What it said?
This is a fantasy thriller novel. Guess what they just said? It was 2 words.
What? Not good?
The not's correct.
Not bad?
Not believable.
Bruh.
You've read Trees Are Breathing.
Yeah, it's...
Do you think it's supposed to be believable?
No. It's definitely not believable, though.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
That's
say
the
that.
Point. It's a
They were
fantasy.
not lying.
Yeah, no, they weren't lying. But, like, you ordered a fantasy thriller novel. What did you expect?
It's like getting Stephen King and saying, too scary.
Yeah, that's like getting Stephen King's It, saying, I don't like clowns.
Yeah. Bro.
What did you think you were buying? Like, I don't know.
Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Punxsutawney.
Yes.
I just got to Punxsutawney. Okay. So
18 minutes in on our 4th story, and we were just getting to Punxsutawney.
So in Punxsutawney, we got there and we saw the sign that says Gobbler's Knob, and we went straight. That's the name of the plate.
What?
That's the name of the.
What?
That's the name of the stage, like the park area where everything happens.
Gobbler's Knob?
Yup.
Did he gobble a knob?
He do be gobbling though.
Okay, continue.
And we basically, we walked up to the stage, and we got to take pictures on the stump and like we're.
I saw the photos.
Yeah, I posted those. It was awesome. And then we went to the gift shop, and I don't know if you remember this. This is on a lost episode, I think, but we ordered Punxsutawney filled chocolate.
Yeah,
You ordered it. It was there. They had a box. Arrive. Well, no, they at the thing at the gift shop. It was the same price. Like I think it was like $2 or something.
For a box of them?
No, just for one.
Okay.
And they had like they had a box of them, and then like you could pick them, and I was just like, this is what we ordered years ago.
No, we did about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. I ordered Punxsutawney filled chocolate, and we did eat it, but then the file corrupted.
Yeah.
So it was never posted.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely something. But yeah, and the whole gift shop was there.
What did Miles text you?
He's hanging out with me after this. At 2.
I'm so sorry for you.
Bruh. He's gonna be like, don't slander my name.
Miles, if you're listening, this is proving that you're an actual listener. If you got to this far.
Did he
text you?
He never texted me.
Never texted you.
Miles, you need to listen to the end of that other episode.
Yeah. If you hear us, text me. Paprika.
That's how.
Text us the word paprika if you really listen to Miles. He claims he listens.
He claims.
Me too, Shanti.
Yeah. Okay.
If I don't receive the text for paprika by the 20th, I will kidnap your cats. Continue.
Okay. After that, after we went to the stage and went to the gift shop and we bought stuff, we went to this question center. And in the question center, it said Inner Circle member on duty. Inner Circle guys are the guys with the top hats.
Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah. And I saw a guy in there, and I knew him. Like, I know him as, like, a Inner Circle member. And he's the oldest guy that, like,
is in most of the photos?
No. I did.
Meet that guy, though?
I did get to see that guy. And it's complicated, I'll tell you. But I talked to the guy, the old guy. He's a mustache. I don't know. He's the oldest member. He's not that old.
70s?
Probably. And he talked to me and he like gave me tips on stuff. And he gave me 2 Groundhog Club coins. And you can't buy the coins. Like they're from I don't know where he got them from. And he just gave it to me. And they're huge and they're metal and they're really cool. But
awesome.
Basically, I never got to take a photo with him and I regret that. But he showed me into the inside of this little box that he had. Or like this little
Showed you
shed.
A world of imagination.
And it was full of like archival photos of the Groundhog Club.
That's awesome.
It's very cool.
I have one question about Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah.
How often do they switch out the groundhog?
Never. He's been the same groundhog since 1887. That's a little fun fact for you. He drinks the elixir of life every summer. And he gets 7 more years of life every year. And if you're looking up how long do average groundhogs live, they're going to say like 6 years or something in captivity.
They replace Phil every 3 years.
They do not replace him. First of all, it's 6 years in captivity. And second of all, he does not...
3 years in the wild.
Yeah, 6 years in captivity. But he is not a normal groundhog. He drinks the elixir of life. Every year, he drinks 1 or 2 or 3 or 7 sips of the elixir of life. And each sip gives him 7 more years, of life. And we got to see Phil in his little thing at the library. When we went back to the center of town, we got to go to the library.
He's been around then for 138 years, and I want to put him out of his misery. How many calories?
Well, he has a wife, and his wife does not get the elixir of life.
So he gets a new wife every couple of years?
He gets a new wife also named Phyllis. Her name is Phyllis, and every wife that he gets is also always named Phyllis.
How many calories in him?
They used to eat the groundhog back in the day.
Yeah, how many calories?
Let's see.
Are you looking this? Okay.
This
is the question I need to know.
Many calories in
a groundhog?
A groundhog. 328 calories. How much protein? This is a bulky. 36 grams of protein.
That's nothing. That's nothing.
That's pretty good.
No, a Costco pizza is more than that. A slice.
Oh, damn. Well, they have a lot of cheese on that thing.
Costco pizza has 42 grams of protein.
That's pretty good. Wait. Per cook round hip per
serving.
140 grams.
How many grams?
So
look up how many grams does a groundhog weigh.
How
I'll do the math there.
many grams does a groundhog weigh? 13 pounds.
How many pounds is... No. How many grams is 13 pounds? 5,896.7 times 36. Okay, Punxsutawney Phil is 212,000 grams of protein.
Bro, bulking strategy? Maybe.
Bulking strat. Dude, but Phil, he's a fucking neutron star.
Yo.
Damn.
So, we went to the center of town.
Delicioso.
And we saw Phil in the... It could have been Phyllis, but I'm not sure. Inside the little house thing.
We've been on this story for about 20 minutes.
I know. It's a good story.
Yeah.
And so in the center of town, there's like beer and like festivities and stuff. And we saw this guy carving things with chainsaws, like carving wood.
It's cool.
And I bought a Punxsutawney Phil carved statue.
It
was $80.
How big is it?
It's about this big.
That's cool.
And it has a little top hat and it's a groundhog. And he was really nice and he let me choose one and stuff, and it was very nice, and it's a small business. We support small businesses.
Me too.
Never regret. And okay, now we get to actual Groundhog Day.
Jesus Christ.
We have not yet gotten there, but now we are there. So we wake up at 2.
That's the most you've ever talked on a podcast.
Yeah, we wake up at... It'd be so funny if all this gets cut out, because this thing doesn't work. Okay, but
if that doesn't work, don't pick up on that.
We wake up at 2. We woke up at 2.
Yes.
And
oh my God.
11 gigabytes?
Yep, we got it.
All right. So okay, we woke up at 2 and we got
it goes up every second.
Okay. We woke up at 2 and we went to the Groundhog Day thing, right? And we got in and there's police there and they're like, "What is this thing?" And this parking pass that we got, because they block off all the roads. And we had to tell them it was our parking pass, and like, "I ain't seen one of these, but they told us to let anyone with a parking pass through." So they let us through. And we got there, and there was a thin layer of people up against the fence, which is the closest you can get. And we were looking around, and it was either we can go up against the fence, but we'd be on like the very side, and it wouldn't have been very good, or we could be one.
You're lucky. You're 466 megabytes. I'm 12 gigabytes.
Yeah. Or we could have been behind like a group of 2 old ladies that were like shorter than you.
That's
so
tiny.
like, yeah, that's like minuscule. It's microscopic.
Shut up, Ethan.
And so we chose the old ladies, and it was one of them. It was their birthday, which is cool. And honestly, it was so fun. And there was like people there, and like everyone was so nice, and everyone said hi. And halfway through the thing, like probably like 3 hours in, first of all, it felt like 2 minutes. Like I did not notice the time had passed. We looked behind us, and there was 50,000 people behind us. It was apparently one of the biggest Groundhog Day events they've ever had.
That's crazy.
And it was a giant crowd. And we were up front, which was really cool.
Can that many people fit in Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania. No. It was so cool, and everyone was very nice, and we talked to some locals and stuff, and when the groundhog came out.
He's gay? What? It's a question.
That was stupid.
It's a question. It's a real question.
The guy who holds him up.
Yeah.
Every year.
Phil, Punxsutawney. Yeah, that guy.
The guy who yells, who says,
Yes.
There's 2 different people.
Shut
there's
up.
someone who says
Okay,
Phil,
okay,
and there's the guy who
okay.
just holds up Phil.
Okay.
Which guy are you talking about?
The one with the hat and the really nice beard.
The guy, AJ DeRoom. So I saw him live, and he held up Phil, and he showed it to everyone. Everyone was screaming, and they made the prediction. It was in an early spring, so it's gonna get nice and warm.
No
And
more.
that's a rare.
No,
sorry.
I know, no more winter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rare
If
one.
there was winter, I would have turned him into a coat.
It's more likely that it's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter. It's not very often early spring, so that was a rare. The last one they had was 2020, was the early spring.
2020 was horrible.
Yeah. So that means this year is gonna be great. But after the show we went up to the stage because you can go up there and take a photo with the Phil and the rest of the inner circle. And I was waiting in line. It was this kind of big crowd. And AJ DeRoom, the AJ DeRoom, the guy with the beard, he looked at me and he waved. He waved at me. And we got up to the stage. AJ DeRoom had sadly left to go to Hospitality Village, which is a whole different thing. But he left, which was really sad. But he was really nice. He said hi to me. I got up there. Phil was in his little tube, his little glass tube. That's intense. But it's very bad.
It's very bad.
He was in his little glass tube, and I said hi to Phil. I gave him a little wave inside his little enclosure, and I took a photo. I got to see Jeff Lundy leaving. Jeff Lundy was the old president of the Inner Circle, but I got to take a photo with the current president of the Inner Circle, Tom Dunkel.
That's cool.
And I got to see his cane. I got to show you this photo, guys.
We got to move on, though. I do not want to cut Ethan off. We've been going for 30 minutes.
That's the end of the story. It's the end of the story.
16
end of story.
gigabytes.
End of story. End of story.
That's awesome.
That's Tom Dunkel.
Camera.
Tom Dunkel and me.
That's awesome.
Tom Dunkel. Okay, that is the end of the story. Thank you.
Jesus Christ. My story is called Asher's Homophobia.
All right, then.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. Sorry for interrupting again, but I have to talk about the live stream I'm going to be doing for my upcoming book, The Carpenter Files. February 15th, next Thursday, or technically one day after this episode releases. Yep. Did I say 13th? I meant 15th. Sorry. I will be doing a TikTok live stream at 3 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time, answering any questions you may have about my upcoming book. It releases exactly 1 month after the live stream. It is called The Carpenter Files, and I think you guys will love it. Please be there. Ask whatever questions you want. And I've been looking at the wrong camera this whole time. And I have to worry how I say so it doesn't clip to sound really bad. But I was going to a pasta shop with my dear mother.
His dear mother.
And if you don't know my mother, she is a lesbian, so that makes the story okay.
Yep.
And she says the most out-of-pocket thing. She's hilarious. She's great.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes she says that can get people in trouble.
Very in trouble.
We were having a conversation, which I'm not going to give any context to. That's private. But what was that? Wrong camera as well. But we walk up to the guy. There's a guy who's taking the orders, and he was gay. It's not like I'm judging. We could tell he literally had like a rainbow thing. Mm-hmm. And the woman working behind was also gay. And they're like, "Hey guys, what are you gonna order? What's up? What's happening today?" And my mom goes, "Nothing. My son's just busy being really homophobic." And then she laughs.
Yeah.
And just continues ordering. But the guy behind the counter just goes. He didn't know what to say. The lady cooking was also.
They were speechless.
And what's even better is that they were never given context. So I just kept on having to tell them, I'm not, I swear. And my mom just was like,
they couldn't handle you.
He is.
They couldn't handle it.
They couldn't handle it. But that was really awkward. So thank you, Mom.
That was a wonderful story.
Yeah, and guess how long that took? Not 17
Should I have
gigabytes.
condensed my story for the podcast? It was a big event. I didn't even mention DC.
We're not talking about
We went to the White House. Inside.
Okay, buddy.
I met Joe Biden, but I will not get into that.
Okay. Let's not get into politics.
He smells a bit.
I figured.
He smells not. Yeah.
It's like Dawn soap.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, Dawn. You know, that's a fairly accurate representation
I would
of what
imagine
Joe Biden
that's how-
smells like.
That's how I imagine.
I've never met someone who accurately guessed.
Okay, let's
more
not.
than that.
Let's move on. We have 6 segments. We're only on 3. News. I'm gonna hurry this stuff up. Sorry, guys. WTF episodes. Things happen. Upgrading the set. We're probably gonna buy mugs, the nice mugs.
Okay.
That'll be good.
You always just bring up things on the podcast. It's so funny.
What do you mean?
I feel like I feel like this happens like every other episode. Like you just bring up something you never mentioned to me on the podcast, and I just have to be like, yeah, we talked about this.
I sent you this a while ago. So
no, sure, I didn't look at that.
Yeah, we're gonna get mugs. You're paying for your own.
Okay.
I'm broke.
Okay.
I have
He's incredibly broke.
maybe $10 in a Target gift card to my name.
I wonder where the money went.
Shut up. So, also, there's one more thing called the salt chip challenge. If you guys remember, we did the one chip challenge.
Yep.
Never again. Horrible. It's actually right there on the thing. There's a thing called the salt chip challenge. Would you be willing to do it? At least split one with me?
Possibly.
It's just apparently so salty you vomit.
I don't think I would vomit.
I don't think
I
it's
gotta
that
be honest.
bad.
Saltiness doesn't make me feel
I would
nauseous.
take off a little piece because I'm not gonna do what I did with one chip and just don't. That would be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like saltiness doesn't last; it just goes away.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first vlog. So we are gonna be in New York at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna give you guys the dates. I don't trust people.
We'll be here, in here. Our hotel's actually in Times Square, like straight up, just
Really?
in Times Square.
Do you think we can meet up though for that? At least a little bit during free time.
Yeah, we have some free time, but I have to like do stuff with my group. Like we have a group, so there's a possibility that like we have to like stick together and like
Probably see each other at least.
you at least. I have no doubt that you'll be able to follow us while we do things,
Yeah.
but like changing the plans of the group
No.
will be a little more difficult.
No, but at least we can talk a little
yeah,
bit.
for sure.
So we're gonna do the first vlog there. Just record some fun stuff. I'll record some fun stuff. We'll upload it April 17th. Around that time.
Yep.
No promises. That's about 2 weeks after the trip.
Yeah. No promises.
Week or two.
We don't promise things here.
Discussions.
What do we have to owe you?
That's true. I wanted to talk about Saltburn.
Saltburn.
I wanted to get Ethan to watch it. He didn't.
I was busy. I can't watch. It's a 2-hour movie.
Shut up. I watched it for the 4th time last night.
Was it salty?
Saying it out loud. Well, that one bathtub scene was. Saying it out loud. That I've seen it 4 times is something, and I will be seeing it more because my friends want to watch it, but they don't want to watch it alone because of the content of the movie.
It's a little iffy.
So yeah. So they want me to watch it with them.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the best movie of last year.
Really?
The actual plot.
Okay, what's something that you what's an aspect? Don't spoil it, but what's an aspect of the movie that you think is the best aspect that makes it such a good movie?
First of all, like those weird scenes are actually such a small part of the movie. The actual plot itself is great.
Okay.
I really do like the twist.
Okay.
And I think the score, not soundtrack. Soundtrack's great. I'm talking about the score of the movie is amazing. I think the cinematography is the best of last year. It's if you can look up Saltburn cinematography and just go to images, you're not gonna find anything bad.
All right.
It's really good. It's just a good movie. It's on the slow end, I will admit. Yeah, dude, just the outfits for this movie were great. Yeah, just go to images.
How many gigs are we at?
A lot.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Guess who produced this movie, by the way? We're at 22 gigs.
Not bad, not bad.
Guess who produced this movie?
Who?
Margot Robbie.
Damn.
That shocked me. I just found that out last night. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second, why is Margot Robbie's name on here? And I was like, producer?
Yeah.
She paid for this?
Mm-hmm.
That was weird. The movie's great. I do suggest it. If you have a weak stomach, don't suggest it. It's not like it's violent. I'm just going to say a couple words. Grave, vampire, behave, bath.
Bath.
Tub. Okay, enough of that sound.
We're done here.
Oh
yeah, move back to the...
We'll talk about the live. That was actually kind of successful.
Never funny?
What?
Was it never funny?
What do you mean never funny?
You know,
Never puzzle.
Never puzzle.
Yeah.
Never puzzle. We'll find you.
Fuck you, Never Puzzle. We will find you. He's actually horrible.
Who is Never
Ethan needs to lose a few. You asshole.
Nah.
That's such a dick move. That was horrible.
Where did Never Puzzle even come from?
We thought it was Miles.
We thought it was
wasn't.
Miles, but it wasn't. Like,
yeah, that's bad. Is it?
like you can't even see me that much sitting down. Like, how do they
How do they know?
Bruh, how do they know that I was morbidly obese?
He's not that big. I'm just skinny.
Yeah, he's malnourished, and I am morbidly obese on this end.
Yeah, that's how
we're literally like two ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah. This couch is actually tilting.
Yeah.
We had to adjust.
I get up and you like fall down.
We had to adjust the house to balance out the weight. Yeah. I'm kidding. But Neverfuzzle sucked. No, but we had like 40 live viewers.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Which is not bad.
Not bad.
Our most recent episode, movies that we made, not doing amazing.
Not doing that amazing.
Check that out. You should also check out the Carpenter Files but that's not bad. In the YouTube channel, we're not gonna post anything we've already posted except for the first one we do when we do the 3 Years of Thin Ice. But we will be posting vlogs and stuff. So whenever we do video episodes, they'll go out on the channel, which is
the channel.
I'm pretty sure the channel's literally just Thin Ice. I think it's Thin Ice Podcast, YouTube/thinicepodcast.com, something like that. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's simple.
It's simple.
We got good stuff.
It's incredibly simple.
And for the misc, we have what Ethan brought.
Okay.
Which, if you've noticed, we have 4. Hello, guys. I'm sorry for interrupting again. Or unless this is my first time. I don't know. It's up to the man right there. Hi, Ethan. But I am going to be making a short film based off a scene from my upcoming film, The Carpenter Files. I have changed character names for spoiler reasons, and I have changed one more thing for budget reasons. But I will be making a short film based off a chapter from The Carpenter Files. It is crazy, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It will probably release this summer. It'll take a while, a couple of months. But it stars myself, Connor Gorman, Wyatt Garcia, filmed and co-directed by Benjamin Pino, or Ben. I'm sorry, Benjamin. Sorry, Ben. And edited by yours truly, Ethan Nickel. I am, because... Shut up. Shut up, Ethan. We have 4 lovely snacks that Ethan brought for us to try.
All right.
If you couldn't tell, one of them looks a bit off.
Bro pointed to the wrong one.
This one. We're gonna try Pringles. Let's start off with.
All right. So yeah.
He has unopened Pringles from France.
France, yeah.
France from.
I think some of them might be from
French.
Some of them might be from Munich or something, but like
out of the country.
Yeah, out of the Europe. Yeah. Vaguely European.
Where is this from?
It's probably. I think it might be German. That looks German.
This is German. This is German.
These are paprika flavored. Paprika.
After that, we're gonna try the off-brand paprika.
These ones are from Cora. Till's goat paprika. I don't know what that hell means. Gout. Paprika is always.
I got it in my nose.
Paprika. Yeah. Paprika is always my favorite flavor. I don't know why it's so good to me.
It is good.
It's kind of like barbecue, but without the sweetness. I don't know.
I love barbecue though.
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
It's slightly stale. Ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit flavorless. I don't like it. It has a sweetness that I don't like.
Yeah.
Am I gonna have more? Mm-hmm. But
I've had so many paprika.
they're odd.
I've had so many paprika Pringles in my life. This is the norm.
I'm excited for these two. Barbecue.
Yeah. Texas barbecue.
And spicy barbecue.
Yeah, I remember the weird one last time was the chorizo ones. Those were strange.
They're good.
Yeah, you liked them, but I thought they were a little weird. They tasted like chorizo.
I like them. What do you rate them? I give it like a 6 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
And now we're gonna compare it to Coro. What the hell was I saying?
Tuil's goat paprika or something. Gout paprika. The opening is strange. I was giving you instructions.
That looks like a fleshlight.
That is something.
I'm not even making a joke.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know what it looks like.
Look at the. That doesn't look right.
Oh, this is such a weirdly unconventional opening strategy. Why would you want it to open like this? What does that smell like?
They're extremely seasoned.
Whoa, it smells like something. I don't know what that smells like.
What is this? All the seasoning on the side.
They are very seasoned, it seems. It says chips met paprika mac.
Oh, that's fun.
They met the paprika mac. Okay.
You wanna? Cheers.
That is entirely different. That tastes nothing like these. Not in any facet does it taste like this.
Every bite, I love it more than every bite, I love it less.
It's so strange. That tastes nothing like the other paprika ones. I can't even get a hint of anything that tastes like this. If you gave me these two, I would think they were entirely different flavors.
He's not exaggerating.
Like, this is...
Look at the inside. The seasoning's everywhere. I'm like the...
Tastes like...
Tastes like sadness.
Tastes like some sort of Chinese food or Japanese food. I don't know what I'm tasting. Like a tempura or something.
It tastes like takeout.
Hmm.
Does like taste like tempura. Not shrimp, vegetable tempura.
Yeah. That's so weird. I'm not even getting paprika out of that. Like, I do not taste paprika.
This is tempura.
Tempura flavored. Folks, if you want the most accurate tempura flavored chips, get these. They're not terrible.
Oh, sweet Jesus. It's not that bad, though. The live is more.
Mm-hmm.
Live is way more. You can take this box back. I don't know.
All right. That's not bad. I would eat those.
I'll give it a 7.
I'll give it a 6.5.
All right, now what do you want to do? Do you want to do spicy barbecue or Texas?
Let's go Texas first, because we may have tried the spicy barbecue already. I'm not sure. Let us know, guys. This is just an excuse to eat a bunch of Pringles. That's barbecue. So this is Texas. So this is like what the French think of us.
It's like a lot of
You
barbecue.
All right, let's see.
They look good. I love barbecue. What the hell is that aftertaste?
Tastes like
Say it again.
tastes like actually barbecue. You know.
It's soft. It has a meat flavor. It actually tastes like meat.
It tastes like a barbecue. It doesn't just taste like sauce. It tastes like,
No, I know what you're talking about.
you know.
Why does it taste like one of my dad's burgers?
Yeah, it tastes like. It's so strange because it shows a different perspective that people.
Why
in
am I
Europe
blurry?
have. Let's get it out of photos. Come on. There you go.
There you go.
So it shows a different perspective they have in like Europe. When they think barbecue, they don't think of barbecue sauce. They think of the meats and the.
Oh, it tastes like barbecue.
Yeah, but like that's
No, it tastes like the sauce.
But
And
it
then the
also
meat.
has the meat. You know what I mean? Like they're thinking of the whole ordeal. Where we just think of the barbecue sauce.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
That's definitely something.
I give it 8.
What did I give the Pringles? 7. I'll give it a 7. Or I mean Pringles, the paprika. I gave them all different. All right.
Yep. This
So-
looks really suspicious. Guys, last, not least,
Last but definitely not least. In no way is this least.
spicy barbecue.
Spicy barbecue. Smell it. Smells kind of similar to the other one.
Oh god.
This one may have gotten a little
Crumbly.
crumbly on the plane ride back. This one's crispy for some reason. Whoa! I touched the tip of my tongue for some reason. Oh, well,
It's spicy.
where's the barbecue? I'm not tasting barbecue.
It's
on
just
this one.
spice.
That's very strange.
Oh, I got a real spicy one.
What's the? Oh, it's double spicy. It got two. It's got two peppers on it.
Wait.
It definitely delivers. It's spicy. Oh, he's layering the Texas one and the flame spicy.
Spicy barbecue.
Yeah. I'm not. To be honest, I'm not a.
I love spicy barbecue.
Yeah, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not a spicy guy. Like I'm okay with spice. One sec. Focus. I'm not like the spiciest guy. I'm not the spice king, but this is not bad for being spicy to me. Because I think I can taste something there. You know, like there's. Nope. I don't know. I feel like sometimes spicy stuff always just tastes so like peppery. I feel like this one is just a chip, but there's spice there.
What if there was a chip that tasted like the one chip, but without the spice?
It would be a challenge within itself because it's so disgusting. Oh, God, on my throat. What time is it?
What Mom said.
He's telling me to bring Apple, or he's trying to tell me to bring cash or card because apparently Apple Pay's down at a lot of places right now. Though, I will have to see.
I lost no more liquid. How upsetting. Wasn't that bad.
We tried all of them?
We did. We're 48 minutes in.
48 episodes. That's rough.
What's the next episode gonna be?
I don't remember what you said.
I just put talk about next episode.
He says, "Don't try, just bring money, lol."
Well, I think that's it. This episode has been all over the place.
Yeah, definitely been in one place and then the other place and then one more place.
I'll put my ads in randomly, and you can do your whole "we're on thin ice" thing if you want now.
And remember, folks.
That's the wrong camera, buddy.
Sorry. And remember, folks, you're on thin ice.
I'm so done with you.